Chapter 2. Hired. Robert Brown, 24, 1962. New York, New York. It was very unusual. The Hammans were very unusual, but they were also by far the largest and wealthiest of all of the firm's clients. The amount of business they did through the firm surpassed all other clients combined. They were very successful in all their ventures. They were also very private, almost reclusive, and liked to keep their names out of the spotlight. So, when the Hammans said they wanted to quietly arrange for the education of a young man, no one had made any objections. A few discreet phone calls to the university had ensured his acceptance. A small endowment could go a long way to opening doors for anyone. No one had been able to determine any connection between the Hammans and this young man. It was as if they pulled his name out of a hat. His progress was discreetly followed as he attended school, but then the Hammans insisted that the firm offer him an internship. No one had ever made such a request before. Clients did not dictate the policies or hiring of the firm, but the Hammans had made it clear that if the law firm wished to continue to represent their business dealings, then they would accept this young man and assign him to work on their account. It was also made clear that their names were not to be attached in any way to this decision. He had proved to be a bright young man, but in no visible way extraordinary. He did not stand out from the rest of his class and would not have garnered any special consideration if it were not for the Hammans' special patronage. There had almost been a revolt when, on his graduation, the Hammans insisted that he be made a permanent part of the firm and be assigned to their account. They attended the celebration welcoming him to the firm, expressing to him how pleased they would be to have him working on their account. Mrs. Hamman seemed particularly pleased by all of this. She was very old now, and rumors were circulating about her health, yet she was well dressed. He could see that she had once been very attractive. One thing seemed out of place. Instead of a pearl necklace, she wore a large tooth on a leather cord around her neck, as if it were the finest pendant. She was very warm toward him, taking his young hands between her own, not wanting to release them. She insisted on rising from her wheelchair to greet him and took him into an embrace in her old arms as if he were a long-lost friend. He accepted all of this gracefully, and Mrs. Hamman beamed at him like he was her own son. No one really understood the Hammans, but they had practically built the firm. Their business was the cornerstone on which it was based. Every effort would always be made to accommodate them. It was not long afterward that Mrs. Hamman passed away. The entire firm turned out for the funeral, which was a surprisingly small, private affair. Robert Brown stood respectfully with his co-workers, having no idea the role this woman had played in his life or why.